All right, everyone. Welcome to City of Doors campaign session 2. Last left off, everyone met up near the park. Mr. Sleeves has been shot by an unknown assailant. A bandit has summoned 12 skeletons, and we are all in combat. So, Galander, start us off. What would you like to do?
Oh, uh, I'm gonna use my to that house.
You're gonna move all the way over there. How
Yeah.
much feet
Then
do you? What's your
feel
walking
like
speed
feel
to
like
get there?
agility doubles can have
Okay,
six. I'm gonna dash to that house. Time to climb.
go for it. You could
Sound
get
is
So you're just hiding right now?
yeah. So
Okay.
I so I got it and
Which one you want to shoot?
I'll shoot the skeleton. Right, close to the fire. Heavy crossbow.
All right. Tell me what you got.
Fuck.
Roll to
Roll
hit.
10.
A 10.
I'm hit. 10 I'm hit.
10 does not hit. So you do not hit the skeleton.
9.
Is that the end of your turn?
Nah, that's my turn.
Okay. Og, you're up
Alright,
next.
alright, so for my first, I guess, spell, I'm casting Entangle.
To which one?
It says a 20-foot square, and so I was thinking this square right here. So, can you see I guess, my cursor on the screen?
Yep.
So, from basically this corner right here up and then 20 feet, so this square.
What
And
does
so,
what do they have to do?
so it says that they have to succeed a strength saving throw, or they
Hmm.
are restrained until the spell ends. And it's a what do you call it? It is a concentration spell up to 1 minute. And the do you need to know the attack save
Yeah,
the
for
strength
the.
saving?
Hmm.
All right, it's a 14 strength saving for each one.
Okay. That's it. It's all those skeletons, correct?
Correct. So basically, these from this diagonal and anything in that kind of square caused by that diagonal.
Entangled. So let's see. That one is entangled. This one's. Turns out these skeletons are not very strong.
Perfect.
This one, gone. Well, not gone, but entangled. Saved. He saved.
Oh, so they pop up with a little snare looking thing next to them, I guess, whenever they're entangled.
Yep.
Okay.
So out of all of them, two failed.
Okay, got it.
What do you? Is that it for your turn, or you want to move or anything?
Yeah, I was gonna then cast Shillelagh as my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was gonna move, I think, 30 feet to this general direction.
Go for it.
Do I do I just move my? I guess I just move myself.
Yep.
Okay. right here. There. All right, and then that's my turn.
How these skeletons go. So this skeleton right here is going to it's gonna go for this robotic looking entity for it. And it's gonna swing a short sword at it. It's a 23 hit.
A 20. Jeez.
I assume a 23 is gonna hit Cho, dealing 3 piercing damage. So not that bad. Except for the skeleton's turn. Bandit time. Bandit is somewhat assessing the situation. 2 of its skeletons are entangled currently. And he's going to take an action. And you see this bandit start to transform a bit. He will turn. He will no longer be a bandit. Instead, he will become. It will pop up. A were-rat. He transforms into this half human, half rat looking entity. Ultimately disgusting. And I think what he's going to do, that's his action. He's just going to make sure he's surrounded a little bit better by the skeletons and command a couple of them to, when it's their go, move around him a bit to kind of form a little bit better wall. And he will... Actually, who... Oh, you can see him, right? Do a perception check. And tell me what you get.
Is that everybody doing a perception check, or is it just?
I mean, you can do it too, Aidwin.
Okay. Where is my perception? Nice.
You see nothing. You don't see anything. But that's going to be that. And we're going to go to the skeleton up here. And he will... start moving towards the house, to where the shooter was coming from. That's going to be his, because he's not in the house and he doesn't really have anything to do. This skeleton, however, is going to roll right up to Sabrina.
Oh no.
It's going to take an attack action.
What do I do?
Hold on tight. Does a 12 hit you? What is your AC?
I would need to roll AC.
No, just what is your armor class? I think it might be 16.
16, yes.
So it doesn't... It just misses. So it's looking real sad that it missed. and on to the next skeleton. This one is gonna go right up to Aidwin. It's gonna do the same thing. Attack with a was a 14 hit.
Yeah, a 14 does hit.
You take 5 points of damage. How hurt is Aidwin looking at the moment?
I'm at 22.
He hits you right in the shoulder blade too.
Ah, damn, I like that shoulder too.
The next skeleton is entangled. So let's see. See if I can make anything happen here. It's gonna make another strength check. So let's roll that. Start of its turn. And it's free. And it's gonna move down to Og. But can't do anything. Use its turn to free itself and then move. Next skeleton is gonna go right up to Sabrina. And it is going to
Like-
attack with a short sword. Getting a
no.
19. Getting a 19 to hit.
So is he gonna do 3 damage?
It's gonna do 6 points of damage.
I see.
It's gonna hit you. I'm gonna say it attacks you with a short sword right in the stomach. Just gonna get a little, nick of slash right there in the stomach. When you got armor on there, pretty fine. Still hurts. That one. Joe, it's your turn. Belgeron. What would you like to do?
I'm going to attack the skeleton right next to me with my arm blade.
Mhm. Tell me what you get to hit. That sure does hit, and roll your damage.
Oops. Never mind that. Pay no mind to me clicking on the damage.
So you did 8 points of damage. If this thing had blood, it would be bleeding out profusely, but it doesn't. So I guess it's just dusting out profusely. It is looking mighty, mighty messed up. You've cracked several of its rib cage ribs, and you've also kind of indented the sternum a bit. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Skeleton to the left of this little were-rat is going to go pop right on over to this weird robot. And it's also going to attack. It's going to roll some damage. That's not that bad. It slices into your suit, does about 7 points of damage. I mean, it's nothing to you. You don't really feel pain, but it ruined a pretty good suit. Now these two of these skeletons down here. This one is going to move here. This one is going to move on down here. This one's got to do a strength saving. Well, strength check. Failed. Alright. Still suck. That's it for those three. And now it's the skeleton's turn, and it will move closer to the assailant with the crossbow. We'll go about right there. Actually, we'll move up one more. That's it for its turn. Aidwin, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's my turn. What should I do? So Adwin reaches into his backpack. Well, you know, he's a little hurt. He kind of like shakes it off a bit. He reaches into his backpack, pulls out his shield, and then among it, like my backpack kind of like spools open, and like two gauntlets go over my arms, and like two like big boots kind of pull up over my legs, and my suit of armor quickly kind of dawns on and whatnot. Let me just put this on. Does it reflect the AC in Roll20? I don't think so. Let me see. No, it doesn't. I have to change it manually. 19. Well,
Hey, it's better than nothing. It's better than 12 for sure.
yeah. So
It's totally better.
I do my whole like thing, and my armor kind of like shoots out and encompasses me. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. I mean, like, let me see. Let's see what happens when I click on it.
15 feet.
So it's 15 feet, and I do it in. Damn.
Is it a cone shape or is it straight on?
So it is a. Actually, can I send it to? There we go. That's what
15-foot cube originating from you.
So I want to do it like this. So I can catch these two boys. These two skellies. Boom and boom.
Let me check. From you. Gonna get. Because it's originating from you.
I mean, yeah.
So it's gonna catch this one. And this one, and then also Og.
Wait, okay. Wait a minute. I forgot about the very obvious thing that I could. Is there shit, wait a minute. I don't want to just hit random dudes, random people. All right, you know what if okay, can I do it in this direction and not hit Og and hit these two boys? How does that cone work?
I mean, it's a cube from you,
Oh, it's
so
a cube. It's a cube from me.
Yeah, so it's gonna do 15 feet all around in a 15-foot range.
Oh, I forgot I can move. Moving is a thing.
Yeah, you can.
Durr.
You just want to move somewhere to where it's gonna be out of.
Yeah, I'm gonna move like here, I think.
That skeleton's gonna get. Actually, both of them are gonna get opportunity attacks against you if you move.
Right.
I mean, you can still. I mean, you do have 19 AC, and if you want to try,
I have 19 AC. Hey, I have armor for a reason, so I'm gonna move.
All right, they're both gonna take opportunity attacks against you. Let's go. Let's see.
Bring it on.
They will. That's gonna hit. That's a 22.
What? Okay. Actually, I meant to move here. This is where I meant to move.
That's too late. Way too late for that. Oh,
well, no,
you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I'm just playing.
I'm just more for strategy. Okay. How much damage is that?
That is gonna be 8, and then the other one got a 5. So
8?
yeah.
Wait, but was it both of them hit? What was the other? What the other guy roll?
No, only one hit, but one of
Okay.
them got a 5 to hit. So
Oh, okay.
all right, and you're gonna do the 15-foot cube.
Yeah. Wait. So, because one of them hit me,
Mhm.
and they hit me for how much?
8.
Oh, 8. Okay. I got confused. Da-da-da. Wow. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to
And you're gonna attack these two,
these two
basically.
guys. Yeah.
You also get that one entangled. You get
Oh
these
shit!
3.
I forgot that it's like a ground pound.
Yep. You get
Cool.
all 3 of them. So how much is that?
Okay.
Or how much was that again?
I think it rolled
Yeah, it rolled up there. It is.
9.
So I have to do a Constitution saving. Okay, for all of them. Okay.
All of them.
This one's gonna be at a disadvantage. It's tangled up. So I'm gonna do it. Saved. He's gonna take half damage. So half, and I'll just give him 5 damage. That's half. Good. This one failed. It's gonna take all that 9 damage. And he's looking mighty messed up. And then this one saved, so 5 damage.
I think they're also pushed 10 feet apparently.
10 feet away.
Oh, so push 10 feet away from you and by the spot. Yeah. Unsecure objects that are completely well. Okay, so okay, 1 second. Da-da-da. And okay, yeah, and it's pushed 10 feet away from me, and also any unsecured objects as well.
Oh, and that skeleton too. I completely forgot about that one. So we're gonna do that. Roll his. So you technically got 4 people now. That's great. Failed.
Ooh. Nice.
Looking mighty messed up, dealing that 9 damage.
Did he get pushed away from Og or towards Og?
I'm gonna say. You know, I'm gonna roll a d4 real quick. The skeleton, gets pushed into the cart. And we're gonna do. Roll another d4 and see how much damage that does. From the force. Just from the force alone, smack it into the cart. And
Roll the 4.
killed him.
I was gonna say, like, if he survived that, what if he technically had to take an opportunity attack from Og? I forget how that works. If it's
I think it's from its own free.
from movement? Okay.
But-
it doesn't because he just smashed into it.
I'm gonna say the skeleton, like, skull just smashed into the wheel, like, on impact, and then just fell limp. So that's done with him. And now it's Sabrina's turn.
Oh, I have one more thing.
Oh.
It's my turn?
Almost.
I get a turn?
Oh, in a second. I have shit. Where's my thing? I have a thing
Where
that
is
gives me. I have a thing that gives me temporary hit points. Defensive shield as a bonus action. I can gain 3 temporary hit points, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's called Guardian Armor.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna give myself 1, 2, 3 temporary hit points. I don't know how that reflects in roll 20. Let me see.
Just keep a note of that for me.
I feel like there's a way to do it in. So on the top left in that red circle, what is that for? On a character.
You know what? We're gonna say those are the 10 hit points. So
Yeah,
plus
I was
3.
gonna say. Yeah. I'm
There
gonna
you
put a
go.
3 there to show.
There you go. And that's it for you.
And that's it for me.
Now it's Sabrina's turn. You got 2 skeletons right there, and Mr. Sleeves is dead. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm gonna get. Is there like revenge kills in this?
Can?
Like you do more damage if you attack thinking that your ally died?
No.
Okay.
I mean, okay, well, would you have been so enraged by
Yeah.
this random frog that you just met?
Because from last time you were annoyed from him, and he was trying to take you on a date to a nice park.
This is true. This isn't a very nice park, honestly.
You're not even
Okay.
inside the park yet. The park's on the steps leading up to there.
Damn. Okay, let's see. So I could attack. Can I attack 2 enemies at the same time? Like, could I like get like a really big weapon and just do like a big swipe and attack both?
You can only do 1.
Okay, so I have to pick one.
Yes.
Hmm.
So to the left or to the right of you down there?
Yeah. But what's my left? That's the important question. Like, is it the left on the map, or is it the left, like, from my character's perspective? Because the left from my character's perspective is actually the right one, from my perspective.
Whichever one you want to go with.
Damn
So
it.
from Sabrina's POV, do you want to go to the left skeleton or to the right one?
I think I'm gonna go for the left one because that's closer to Mr. Sleeves.
Okay.
And then I have a big hammer, right?
Yeah, you got a huge maul warhammer. It's absolutely huge. 2-handed.
It looks like it has more damage potential than the longsword, but
Mhm.
it could do less damage, or has like a higher chance to do less damage. Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah. So whichever one you
Okay.
want to go for, do it up.
I think I'm gonna try the maul.
Okay.
So what button do I press? Do I press the +5 or the 2d6 +3 button?
It's the +5. And then tell me what you get.
I got a 6 +5, so that means that it's 11.
You do not hit the skeleton. It ducks down right before that maul
He's right in
connects.
front of me.
Too
Damn.
slow.
Nimble skeleton.
So is my turn just over now?
Sure it. Or if you want to move, or if you want to get in front of Mr. Sleeves, get.
Okay, I'm gonna move in front of Mr. Sleeves.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Just go on Roll20 and then click on your little token and then slide it over.
Nothing's happening.
Or I can do it. I got you. You want to move right there?
Yep, that's right.
That means that skeleton to the right of you gets an opportunity attack. Oh no.
Well, you know, I'm trying to protect Mr. Sleeves.
No. You that skeleton got a nat 20 on you.
Did he?
Wow.
Am I just dead?
You take a massive swing from this short sword and you take 10 points of damage.
Dude, I'm just gonna die.
I love how Snoopy suggests to move, and then he's like, "Oh, hey, remember opportunity attacks are a thing."
That's like so
Yeah.
mean.
I mean, I reminded this has happened like 3 times already. Where you
That
guys-
is true. It is not the first instance of an opportunity attack. She had every opportunity to be like, "Hey, what's that about?"
Hey, I remember opportunity attacks. Those are a thing. So that's the end of Sabrina's turn, and the skeleton right next to this little rat-looking thing, ugliest thing, is going to. What's it gonna do? What's it feeling like? I'm gonna roll right up to Aidwin. And I hit him with the sword.
Wow. Why do skeletons have swords?
16 does not hit.
It
Just
doesn't.
completely whiffs on you. And it's looking pretty upset. And that's the end of that turn. So, Galandris is up next. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Mhm.
I'll cast Hunter's Mark on this skeleton.
That one right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just give you a little token. You know what? We'll roll with Hunter's Mark. I'll say that. And what does Hunter's Mark do again?
When I attack the target Hunter's Mark,
Mhm.
it will receive additional 1.
Okay. And it's going to it deals an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon. So that
Yeah.
was your bonus action. Are you gonna take an action to attack that one?
Yep.
Are you gonna
I'm gonna use my
the hand crossbow? Okay.
26 to hit.
26 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. Roll that damage.
9 damage.
9 damage plus the 1d6.
Do you roll?
I'll roll it. I got you. 3. So that's 3 plus what was the damage on that again that you rolled?
9.
3 plus 9, so that's 12 damage to that skeleton.
And
And that
and
skeleton
because
looks like a toothpick will kill it right now. Like if you fling a toothpick at it, it will probably fall.
yeah, then I'm gonna use my, because I have a crossbow expert, I can attack again. Or I know, because I already it's my bonus.
Yeah, so that's it.
Never mind.
All you can do is move, or do you just want to keep like hiding behind that cover?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay.
All right, that's in your turn. It is Og's turn now.
Just to be sure, two things. The skeleton that looks like it's barely standing is the one right here, right? Like the one with
Correct.
the eye next to it? Okay. And then I could move before I attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well,
That skeleton also, like I would say, if that skeleton had blood, it would be just pouring out right now. Like,
gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Chilled Touch,
Mhm.
which is 120 feet range. I'm gonna cast it on this guy right here.
okay.
And so what it does is it creates a skeletal hand. What do you call it? The target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and what do you call it? It cannot, if it's an undead target, it takes a disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn. But anyway, I cast it on this guy right here.
All right,
And
see
so,
what you hit.
Yeah. It says 8.
An
So I
8
do
total.
8. Yes, 8 damage. Yeah.
Did you hit like chill touch? You had to hit.
Oh, wait,
So
wait,
plus.
wait. Well, let me see. Sorry, yeah, I did it out of order. 19.
Oh yeah, for sure hits, and then plus 8. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep that damage in. No need
Mhm.
to reroll that. That one is also looking mighty messed up.
Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself right here.
Okay.
So let me see where I can. Let me move myself really quickly. Move myself right here. Okay. Actually, wait. Yeah, right there is good. And then I will end my turn with that.
All right. And now it is.
Oh, and just I don't know if I need to say this right now, but So because I'm moving within the 10 feet of that, it should, I think,
Oh, you
initiate my
also
reaction.
you also casted another spell, which means this one, that skeleton that's the last skeleton that's entangled is not entangled anymore.
Gotcha.
Because entangled requires concentration, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So for right now, this one's bad. So all of these that have, we're gonna say they should be in a bloody condition, but that means they're below half their hit points. All these ones with the little red dot on them are essentially bleeding right now, and they're pretty jacked up.
Gotcha.
And it's gonna
Wait.
be these skeletons turn right underneath Elzeron. So let's see. It's gonna take another attack at you with a short sword. Does a 20 hit you? Does a 20 hit you, Cho?
I've got 18 AC.
It does. So let's see. Damage time. It just stabs you right where I think the weak point is, probably like in a joint, and it does 7 points of damage. So into that's turn. It's time for the were-rat. So the were-rat is going to pull out a golden crystal, and it will move. Let's see what it's gonna do. Which one to it looks the funnest? It's gonna move right here. It's gonna, in a language, does anyone know Infernal for their languages?
I don't.
You do?
No.
I said I don't.
Okay.
Nah, I don't.
Then it will speak something in Infernal, point this crystal towards Og. And Og, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
It should be for you, Og, +2 on the side. If I'm remembering right.
Oh, I saw the roll.
What is it?
He rolled a 2, so he's a 4.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was on mute. But yeah, 2 + 2, so 4.
Oh boy. So Og, who all can, I would say Adwin can see this and Galandra see this. Og, you just see Og become ethereal and he gets sucked into the crystal.
Damn.
The heck?
You get, so we're gonna do this. put that there, and then, and you're not dead. But you are in a crystal. Actually, we're just gonna ixnay you off the map.
He's just gone.
Inside this crystal, you see nothing. It's absolutely empty inside there. It's endless. It's empty. It's pitch black. And that's it for you.
Brilliant. Well, good luck, everyone else.
He checks you have a
For
Did
the
he
backup
just
time being.
die?
He's not dead. He's just trapped inside of a crystal with no
You know-
foreseeable way to get out.
If you don't have a backup character, may I suggest a cleric on your next one?
I mean,
Okay.
he's still alive.
I know.
It's just that he's trapped.
Alright.
I mean, and
Well-
Aedwin and Galandris, you both see this, so you just see this big fear ball just get trapped inside of a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And that crystal now, that golden crystal has there's runes on it that are glowing right now, and they weren't glowing before. And that's the were rat's turn, and that's also Og's future turns, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Now we'll see what happens with you, but you're stuck inside there, and there's nothing left. Now it's the skeleton's turn, right in front of Sabrina, and it's going to take a should it take an attack? Yeah, it should. So it will. It's gonna take an attack on you. 16 does hit. It does 7 points of damage to you, and
Literally dead.
Sabrina, you are bleeding really badly. And at
Can't I
this,
just heal myself?
you could when it comes around to you, but that's a couple of skeletons away. So at this point, you're bleeding pretty badly. And I think it's time. Jesus. It's Mr. Sleeves' time to shine. Mr. Sleeves, seeing you, very, very pretty lady, bloodied up, is gonna hop into action.
Oh snap.
Up.
And he's got a 22 to initiative. So he's gonna pop up, seeing you. I'm gonna say it takes half his movement because he was essentially prone. And what would Mr. Sleeves do? He will first, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word as a first level spell. So you get 6 points of health back. So instead of 5, back up to 11.
I mean, that's better than it could be.
Mr. Sleeves is looking at you, and when he's casting Healing Word, he puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "No one hurts a pretty lady." And then he's going to move to this skeleton right over here to the right of you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And Mr. Sleeves is not happy. He's absolutely not happy. He's going to take out his dagger and stab it, or attempt to.
I don't know how well that's gonna go.
Mr. Sleeves hits, and he's going to do 4 damage. So he does some damage, and Mr. Sleeves has entered the fray. And this skeleton is looking messed up too, now at this point. But that's that. It's gonna be this skeleton's go. The one that is so fragile. And it's going to... You're in that. It knows you're in there. Both of them both know that you're in there. Dangerous. So it's going to hop up in here with you and then attack you. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah. Ah, no,
It-
no.
Oh, it doesn't?
It doesn't. I have 15 AC.
It whiffs you, and that's the end of that turn. That skeleton's... Get out of here. You're dead. The skeleton's dead. Get out of here. The skeleton is just going to move closer to Adwin. It's going to get right up to him. So he's going to also attack. I don't think a 9 hits you, does it?
It does not.
It is looking frustrated as all hell. Now the skeleton next to Mr. Sleeves is going to just attack him right back. Kind of mad. He got hit. He's going to hit Mr. Sleeves.
Not Mr. Sleeves.
And Mr. Sleeves is going to take 9 points of damage.
How much HP does he even have?
Quite a bit. He's fine. He's fine right now. But that skeleton rips off one of Mr. Sleeves' sleeves. And now he's one sleeve.
Mr. Sleeve.
It's kind of dug into his arm a little bit. And that makes Mr. Sleeves very mad. It's a very expensive suit. And it just got ruined. Now it's time for Belgeron's turn. What would you like to do?
What's the HP of the skeleton below me?
It would be bleeding. Like it's below half health, so pretty sure a good attack would knock it down.
I'm gonna slash him with my arm blade.
Mm-hmm. And what'd you get? You miss with your arm blade. You have any type of a bonus action?
Yeah, I'm to shoot him with a deadeye shot.
So, oh, you're gonna. Would you action surge then to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna bonus action. Oh, no, no, no. Can you? Let's see. Yeah, alright, so it doesn't require anything. So you just action surge, used up, and you're gonna shoot him with your revolver.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a dead eye shot, correct?
Yeah. How do I modify that with a grid point?
Just mark it. One grid point, gain advantage on the attack. So roll the hit for that revolver twice. Oh, okay, so you get a 16 to hit, and then roll your damage. At 2d8 plus 4. 17. That thing has been blown away smithereens with your revolver. And it is gone. It literally turned into dust. And I think you have... You can if you want. I think you have a bonus action, a second wind, to gain some HP back.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And then that would be 10. You gain 9 of points back. So I'm just gonna add that. Nope. Not doing that. Which that would be above what you had left. So you're back at full hit points, basically. Actually, plus 17, plus 9. You're at 26. Never mind. That's it for you. Skeleton next to you is just going to attack you. It's just seen its friend get blown away forever. Dead. Does not, just completely misses. You see, if it could cry, it would be crying right now. That's it for him. Skeleton right here is just going to take that one's place and then try to hit you again. That one's going to hit. And 8 damage. You're almost back to where you started. This skeleton is going to move. You know what? It's seeing this one's in trouble. It's going to move right here. Just going to move back a bit. And then it's just going to try to shoot Mr. Sleeves with a short bow. You got a hit. And in the same shoulder that the crossbow bolt went in, Mr. Sleeves receives an arrow in that exact same shoulder, getting 9 points of damage hit to him. And Mr. Sleeves is looking not great.
Oh, shit.
As soon as Mr. Sleeves gets shot, he says, "The things I do for love," and then this skeleton, right down here, is gonna go right up in there next to Landrus. It's gonna hit. 4. It doesn't. It misses. It absolutely misses. Great. It's great. Aidwin, it's your turn. Go for it.
So Aidwin, after seeing this were-rat person just suck up this fearbulk into a, was it a gem or a crystal?
Mm-hmm.
Being like, what the heck? What the heck? I want to see if I could like scan and use my like knowledge of the arcane to kind of to tell like what spell that might have been. Can I try to discern what exactly that thing was?
Yeah, you're doing an Arcana check.
Why isn't it going into? All right, I don't know why it didn't roll into roll 20, but I got a 19.
You have heard these things before. These are relatively new crystals, and they are called quantum crystals. So these things, there are about 4 of them right now, and you kind of know about one, but you've definitely heard about this golden one that can summon and store things inside of it. And you definitely know it's a rare commodity, even throughout all the planes of existence. So the fact that this random were-rat has it is very out of place. And you also know that anything inside of it is still alive. It's just trapped in there, and that's all you know.
I would know that it's not. It is a something from a tool. It's not a spell that's happening here.
It's basically a tool, yes.
Okay.
You've heard of these. You've heard of them being 4 different kinds of these crystals, and you've definitely heard about the golden one. You've kind of like, you can't remember off the top of your head the others, but you definitely know about the gold one because it sells for a very high price.
Okay.
Do a perception check too while you're at it.
Perception check. It's not rolling in. Well, I got a 9.
You don't see anything.
That's a 0 on my perception. Messed up.
What would you like to do now? You got two skeletons right there. One's badly hurt.
Well, he's going to pound the ground again and cast a Thunder Wave. And yeah, where I stand. I don't know why it's not. Once again, it is not rolling in roll 20.
Mhm.
All right, well, I'll roll in here. So yeah, they gotta do a Constitution check. And if not, they get 14 damage.
It's within 15 feet, correct?
It is within. Oh, okay, so that worked. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 15-foot cube originating on me.
Yeah, you're just gonna hit these two.
They get pushed back 10 feet.
And what's the? Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the damage on that?
14 I got. Oh, I didn't. Thing.
We're gonna do that. Constitution saving throw. Succeeds. The one above you succeeds. And the one below you succeeds, but that's half damage. Oof. Both of them are now looking. The one below you, I would say, is you could basically blow in its general direction and it would fall over forever. And the one above you is looking awful, absolutely awful. Is that it for you?
Damn, I was hoping they would get pushed back because
Oh,
I wanted
oops.
to move.
Oops, thanks for reminding me. And that's 10 feet.
Well, but they saved though.
Did they? Is it additional?
So it's on a successful save. They don't get pushed.
Oops, sucks.
So they go back. But fuck it, I'm still gonna move. I don't care.
Where are you gonna move to?
I'm gonna move here.
Go for it.
What's that? 30. Yeah. Well,
And that one gets some opportunity attack.
yep.
It just missed you. I mean, by a hair. You were running away from it, and it was so slow that I couldn't get you. Sabrina, it's your turn.
Hi.
You see Mr. Sleeves has magically awoken from death. It looks like he's just came back alive. He's healed you, and he's attacked one of your assailants.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
now he's looking way more messed up than you are.
That's not good. Okay. Let's see. So I think this time I want to use a spell.
Okay.
So can I use a spell and do an action? Or like how does that work?
You can do, if the spell is a bonus action, I believe.
Do I have any bonus action spells?
You have Compel, Duel, Searing Smite, and Shield of Faith. So for Compel Duel, you can compel a creature to only focus on you and duel with you. Searing Smite will give extra damage on your attack, and then Shield of Faith will give, I think, whoever you choose, a +2 bonus to their AC.
I don't feel like Shield of Faith would do that much good for Mr. Sleeves, right? Because it's not like he's wearing armor.
I mean, that suit is armor, alright? That suit is armor to him.
It's falling apart.
It is falling apart early. It would not be in your best interest to cast Shield of Fate on Mr. Sleeves,
That's true.
considering what he's about to do.
Considering what he's about to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what
So
you
it
could do
is-
is you could cast Searing Smite as a bonus action and then just attack one of these skeletons to give more damage.
I think I might do that. So I'm gonna cast Fearing Smite.
Mhm.
And I am going to attack one of the skeletons with Maul.
Mhm.
So let's see. So I rolled 14
14,
or 9 plus 5. A natural 9, but add plus 5, so it's 14.
14 just hits. So roll your damage.
11.
And then plus 1d6 of fire damage too, right?
Okay, let me see. 6.
That skeleton, the skeleton right below you is the one that you're attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Gone. It got burnt into ash with that Searing Smite.
Amazing.
In one fell swoop, you have destroyed it.
That's what we would like to see.
And I think that, unless you want to move, what would you like to do? Is that it for you?
Can I use another bonus action? Or is that
That's only one per turn.
okay? So I think yeah, I think I'm gonna move. And actually no, I'm not gonna move this turn.
You're just gonna, that's it for you?
Probably.
It is one of those, the skeleton that just missed you, Brian. And the aid one, it's coming right for you. And it's gonna attack you. It misses, so it's looking very frustrated right now that it can't hit you. Galandris, it is your go. You got a skeleton above you, below you, you got that were-rat. You just saw a fear ball get sucked in. And you see another skeleton in your sights. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my short sword. Attack the skeleton above me.
The guy above you that has the hunter's mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
20 to hit.
What was the number?
20.
Oh yeah, it for sure hits.
Then 7 damage. That's next.
7 damage, okay. That thing is gone. You stab
So
it.
I can use Hunter's Mark again. Next turn, right? Without using any spell slot.
Since you destroyed that hunter's mark, well, the skeleton with the hunter's mark, you can move that hunter's mark onto the skeleton below you.
On this turn or the next turn?
I
It's
believe.
just subsequent to next turn.
Let's see. Let me go check in hunter's mark to double check for you.
Subsequent turn. Next turn.
Yeah, on a subsequent turn. So that hunter's mark is just in the ethereal right now. So on the next turn you can do that. But as since you don't you still have a bonus action. So you can use your crossbow expert to attack it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, since you have crossbow expert, you still have that bonus action attack with the hand crossbow.
I'm gonna shoot the skeleton below.
Mhm.
26 to hit.
What was that number?
26.
And what was the damage?
6.
That thing is gone. You have you shot the crossbow bolt right through the middle of its eyes, and it is drop dead.
Because I didn't move last turn, so I can use my melee ability again.
Okay.
Doubles my speed, so I'm gonna. How tall is it? Right here.
How tall is the? It's just like a bush. I mean, well, it's a tree, but
Oh.
you could. It's like a small tree. You could climb up that tree if you. I will let you, because of your ranger. I will let you climb up that tree with your whole movement. If you want to get up in top of that tree.
Yeah,
All right, that's
and that's my turn.
your turn. You're up there. And we go to the were-rat. The were-rat is looking around at all this. It's got the sphere bulb in its gym. I think what it wants to do. It's gonna pull out its hand crossbow, and it's just gonna attack Aidwin. Misses you, and since it missed you, it is kind of seeing how things are. It's going to start marching away.
No.
What? No.
It's starting to see its skeleton forces dwindle a bit. They a couple of them look hurt. It missed its attack. It's got its prize. Starting to run. That's the end of that turn. Mr. Sleeves' turn. Mr. Sleeves has decided it's no more Mr. Nice Sleeves. Being a nice guy is all fun and games. And what he's going to do is he's going to pull out a cigar.
Oh my.
With that cigar,
Is he gonna give them lung cancer?
maybe. He's going to pull out a red cigar and I'll light it. And while he does that, Mr. Sleeves. Let's see. Some movement on him. He's got 30 foot of movement. Got that. He's going to look at the one right in front of him, and in a line, he's going to hit all. And he's going to hit two of those. He's going to hit these two with a fiery breath. Let's see. There's no way they can survive what's going to happen to them. So you see Mr. Sleeves take the biggest inhale of a red cigar and then just blow out fire. And what's going to happen is the skeleton gets turned into ash and dust. This one does. And it barely misses you, Belgeron. So that's Mr. Sleeves. And as a bonus action, he will cast Healing Word on Sabrina in a cloud of smoke. And you get 7 points of health back.
Nice.
And he says anything for you. And he's also coughing while he says that, so he's like, anything for you. And Mr. Sleeves is actually, you know what? He takes, forgot about that. He takes, we roll it, 4 points of damage of recoil from that. And he's really hurt right now. He's hurting really badly, and what he's going to do, he's going to use his movement to get behind you on those stairs. He's going to put you in front of him and all the enemies. Like a true gentleman.
Surely.
So it's this skeleton's turn now. It's going to pop right up next to Aidwin. And he's going to, of course, attack you. Ooh, he's going to hit.
Why?
4 points of damage. It's not that bad. He sees some weak points in your armor. It's not that quite developed yet. He's just gonna, do a little stabby stab.
Ow.
Why not? It's now Belgeron's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna slash this skeleton right below me.
Go for it. I'm gonna. Would you? Are you doing this one-handed or two-handed?
I guess I can do it two-handed.
Then you just hit him. Now roll your damage. Gone. Absolutely destroyed. You swing down with your arm blade, destroying this thing. Would you like to take any movements or anything?
I'll take a second win.
You already did your second wind.
I'll move closer to.
Where are you thinking about going? Oh, right there?
Can I move there?
Yeah. Is,
Maybe.
that's all?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the end of yours. And now... this skeleton... what would this skeleton do? You know what? It's gonna go right over and try to attack you. It sees this weird hobgoblin has got 2 of them on it. It thinks it can take you. It misses. It's an attack with a short sword, so gone. It's pretty pissed off. Though it does look the healthiest out of all the bunch. I will say that. This one all the way down here will pop up here, and then it's going to try to shoot you with a short bow. Hits for 7 points of damage. So it just like, I guess for you, it just like scrapes off of your dome. It creates a little, I guess a scar for you, scrape, scratch. And now it's Aidwin's turn again. You have 3 very hurt skeletons, 1 healthy skeleton, and a healthy were-rat running away.
don't like that were rat running away. I don't think I could do enough damage to it to take it out before it runs away.
If you, I'll say this, that crystal is in its hand running away, I will let you specifically attack that hand to knock that crystal out.
Okay.
If you use your thunder cannons or gauntlets.
If I use my gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if there's something else I could do instead. Um,
They're ranged, correct? You can hit them at range.
well, my gauntlets, no. I do have a ranged attack though I could do, and I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna. Eamon like lifts up his arm and it kind of a compartment kind of opens up in the side and like three missiles kind of kind of whip out and get loaded.
Mm-hmm.
It's like has magic missile.
Ooh.
I'll fire 3 missiles directed at him.
3 of them.
Yes.
So that would be 3. All 3. That wouldn't be 3 in total for you. You would roll 1d4 3 times then.
Yeah, it would be 3 instances of 3 damage.
Yep. So 9 damage. I will say that you have hurt that were rat just a tiny bit. And if you are you specifically only going for that arm with those magic missiles?
I'm going for the arm.
Then it drops the crystal on the ground.
Okay.
Is that it for you? Would you like to do any movements or anything?
Let me see. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move.
You'd have to move around that. Well, you know what? I'll say you can split between the trees. Yeah, you can get right up there then.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
You're also gonna take 2 opportunity attacks.
Yep, they could take a try.
Both miss, doesn't matter. So you're right. You cannot pick up that gem. Well, the crystal yet.
Okay. Well, and then lastly, I'm going to use my defensive shield again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get 2 of those to give myself 3 points of 10 HP. Just in case.
Okay. That's your turn, and back to Sabrina.
Look. Okay. So there's a skeleton. There's not a lot of skeletons nearby now.
No. You can
So
heal yourself if you have that option. You really want to.
I don't know if that would be worth it. Can I attack someone from where I am?
Do you have any type of... You have a javelin with 30-foot range. So if you move closer, I don't know what... Let me see, where are you? You can hit the... From where you're standing out any movement, you can hit the skeleton above Belgeron. You can hit... Actually, you can hit both of those skeletons down there too if you want.
Can I do a flaming javelin?
You cannot, unfortunately.
Sad.
So you can pick
Wait, I have an idea.
Mhm.
What if I used Compel Duel on the furthest skeleton away from me?
Compel Duel on the furthest. I think it's your spell has Compel Duel has a range, correct? 30 feet.
I see. I could use it on like Belxerons.
You could you could also do it on the were-rat if you get closer.
But can I take him in a battle? That's the real question.
He did
If I count,
drop that crystal. You could do Compel Duel to keep him there for a while. But you could also
Yeah.
do I mean, in all honesty, these 3 down here look really messed up, and if your javelin hits, it might do enough to destroy one of them.
yes. But the were-rat might be a bigger deal to deal with.
It's running away right now, as far as you can tell.
Okay. I'm going to throw a javelin at the closest skeleton.
So the one above Belgeron, correct?
Yes, the one that just shined with the yellow skirt.
Okay. Tell me what you get.
Okay. I hate rolling. I rolled an 18, so I get a 23.
Yeah, you for sure hit, like, obviously, and then what's the damage on that?
Damn it, I got a 1.
Is it a 1 + 3? So that's only 4. I mean, that javelin is stuck in between its collarbone right now.
The skeleton is completely unfazed.
Yeah, just like scratch, just a flesh wound or a bone wound.
It doesn't even hurt the bones, it's just like jammed in between them.
Yeah, and it makes a little like noise that the door stoppers make. Old
A
school like
xylophone
springs.
sound.
Is that it for you?
Do I have any other actions I can do?
You have a bonus action that you could do.
I think I'm gonna use Compelled Duel on can I move?
Yeah, you can move.
Okay. So I wanna move oh no. What have I done?
Nope.
There. Yes, it's 40 feet. So I want to move within 30 feet of the guy.
Okay.
I want to move within 30 feet of the were-rat and then use Compelled Duel.
Which would be, let's get you.
Like 10 feet, I think.
You want to get within 10 feet of?
No, within 30 feet. So like I'm still a fair distance. Oh, that's really close.
So you want to be
I'm at
right here.
There. Yeah.
Okay. Then cast Compelled
So
Duel.
the were-rat still has to move a bit to me.
And what's the thing on that?
On Compelled Duel? There's a roll?
Yep. It's a saving throw, I think, or...
Where do I do that?
Let me check for you. It should be a DC. Compel Duel, DC. Wisdom saving throw. Okay, good. What is the DC on that then for Sabrina?
I did a wisdom saving throw and I got a 6.
Oh, no. You don't do that. You don't have to do that because you're the one casting it.
It's a 14 on wisdom.
Yeah, but with for her. So 14. We're gonna roll that one. It fails.
Wow.
Not surprised.
The creature is now drawn to you, compelled by your divine command. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
Oh.
Okay. That's it for you then.
That's actually very good.
The skeleton, one of those two skeletons down there, is going to move up right next to you, Sabrina.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna
Oh.
see that you have gotten its master's attention. 15 does not hit you, and it just misses you.
Okay.
Now it's
We're chilling.
Galandris's turn. So now that were-rat is not running away anymore, as far as you can tell. It's got its eyes set on Sabrina. There's a skeleton right next to her, and then there's two more down there.
So let's say I'm gonna use my Hunter's Mark bandit skeleton right here. Next
Okay.
to Sub. Then attack with my hand crossbow.
You can do your heavy crossbow too. Since it's just an action, you don't have to just use your hand crossbow after you cast Hunter's Mark. So you can do your heavy crossbow if you want.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
use my heavy. 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. What's the damage on that?
What? 10 plus 4, 14.
It is, you shoot this heavy crossbow bolt right in its neck, decapitating it, and it disappears. And is that you don't want to move, correct? You want to stay up in that tree?
It's my turn.
I suppose I should give you advantage for being up in top of the tree, but I mean, you were already gonna hit it, so it was fine. Next time though. Were-rat's turn. The were-rat really wants to get away really badly, so it's gonna do another wisdom saving throw, and it fails. So it is stuck there, and it sees Adwin right next to it, and it is not happy. Instead of picking up the crystal, it's going to try to fight with Adwin, but it has disadvantage. And it misses you. So it's stuck. This were-rat is stuck right here.
He's really like in trouble.
Oh yeah.
He might be. And that means it's Mr. Sleeves' turn. Mr. Sleeves has decided, you know what? He's going to cast another healing word on Sabrina as a bonus action, and he's going to give you 7 health back. And he says, as his healing word, he says, catch him so I can beat him.
In what?
So he can beat him. And you are back up 7 hit points. And I think Mr. Sleep still has an action. So what he will do, he's gonna cast he's gonna pull out a deck of cards. And he is, see how range he is. Oh, he's for sure in range. He will try to hit one of those. He will hit that skeleton. So he's going to hit this skeleton right here with the card. And it's automatically just going to kill him because that skeleton had 1 hit point left. So Mr. Sleeves throws a yellow card out. It has a bunch of lightning around in it. And he just flings it at the skeleton. And it dies. And it's gone. And Mr. Sleeves will now sit down on the stairs, looking up to the sky. Now it's Belgeron's turn. Or
And
So-
then I'm going to attack him with the guy just south of me with a violent shot.
the one that with the red dot.
No, sorry. North of me.
Okay, with a violent shot. Okay,
Yeah.
and what does that do again?
I expend 1 grit point. I gain +2 to firearms misfire score. If the attack hits, you gain an additional weapon damage die per grit point.
Okay, roll to hit. $19 for sure hits. Roll that damage. And then plus one more, so that's one more D8. I'll just roll that for you. That thing is dead. This violent shot rings out from your revolver, and you shoot it where its heart would be, and it's destroyed and gone. Would you like to take any movement or anything, or are you good there?
I'm good here.
Now, we just have one skeleton left. A were-rat. And that skeleton is very hurt, so that skeleton will... What will that skeleton do? It's gonna move all the way up as far as it can. It's gonna pull out a short bow and shoot Sabrina with it. I believe that does not hit. A 9 does not hit you. And that's the end of that turn. And we're back up to Aidwin. And you have a were-rat right here in front of you.
Well, first thing I want to do is that I want to pick up that gem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you store it. Put that down in your notes somewhere that you have that.
Inventory. I'll do this.
Put a gold quantum crystal
Sure.
with Og.
We have add item. Add custom item. What's it called? A gold.
Just put it like right in your notes somewhere that you just had that.
Oh.
Not a yeah. Just put in your like notes, other section, whatever. Just make sure you have that written down somewhere.
I added it to my inventory.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So, what I want to try to do, I go to like put the gem like kind of like tucked away in my belongings like behind my shield.
Mhm.
But what I want to do is I want to grab like an object from my toolkit, maybe like a small screwdriver or something of a similar shape.
Mhm.
And I want to use magic tinkering, which I'll click on do. Oh wow, okay, that's big. I can imbue an object with a static visual effect,
Mhm.
and I want to make it look like the gem.
Okay, you want to make it look like the gem.
Yes, so I'm taking just like an object from my toolkit and like imbuing it with a static visual effect to make it look like the gem.
Give me an Arcana check. I want to see this. Give me an Arcana check, will you?
Okay.
I will
13.
say this looks it's close enough, but not quite as similar to it. Because this is a magical item, like, and it has specific runes on it that are glowing. So I will say this crystal that you have made looks close enough to it, but it does not have the runes on it.
Okay.
I'll say that with a 13. Like you have it, and I would say the where rat would have to in the heat of the battle would have to pick up that's what it is. Or if it isn't. So what would you want to do with that?
I want to check it on roof.
Check it which just like do you want to check it away on a roof or whatever?
Check it like to try to get it onto the roof.
Yeah, I'll just let you do that. You know, give me strength. No, give me dexterity.
Okay. Da-da-da.
Yeah, I'll just say you threw it up there. It's up there.
I think is magic tinkering an action? It is an action. Okay, so the magic tinkering was an action. So,
Mhm.
I'm gonna book it. Well, for what? Well, let the record show that I yelled out "yeet" as I threw that gem.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna run away from. I'm gonna head over here.
At where we're at disadvantage does get an opportunity attack against you.
Yep, you can try.
So at disadvantage. It's gonna hit with disadvantage.
What? How?
It had a 22 and a 23. So it's gonna. It's not that bad. Oh no, Brian. Oh no. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving. Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, Constitution saving throw is 11. Mediocre rolls.
Brian. Adwin feels. Because it tried to bite at you, is what it tried to do. And one of its tooths grazed you. And it has a stinging sensation in it.
Jesus Christ.
And it's staying there at the moment.
Mm.
So we'll talk about that later. That's the end of your turn. Now it's Sabrina's turn. This thing is compelled duel with you. It's stuck there. Do you want to get up close to it and smack it around?
Sure. I approach the thing.
Okay. Gonna get right up to it?
Yep. And then I'm going to hope that I get good luck now to make up for my bad luck earlier. And I'm going to try to, I'm going to use Searing Smite.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Maul. I roll an 8. Do I hit? That's to hit.
You miss.
Damn.
You whiff. It ducks down. What's that compelled, we'll say, in... How are you compelled? Yeah, it's just, That's it for you. That's essentially your turn. You just whiffed on it. But this thing still has its attention towards you.
That's like extremely underwhelming.
Landris, it's your go now. You see a skeleton that's very hurt. Where-rat that's kind of okay. Looks a little, you know, roughed up a bit.
If I
And-
attack the werewolf, it
Okay.
will cancel the dual, right?
And yeah, you got advantage on your attack. So if you wanna go for it.
I'm gonna, for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna enchant my crossbow. I'm gonna use my heavy crossbow attack. The
Okay.
werewolf.
You do not hit.
Nice.
You
Nice.
just missed it. You could still. Oh, you did a ensnaring strike, correct?
Yeah. So
That. Yeah. Let's see.
wait, do I get advantage? I have advantage.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
you
can
get-
roll again.
Yeah. Roll again.
25.
Yeah, you hit.
Then 12 damage.
12 damage. Oh, this thing is looking. You hit it with this crossbow bolt straight into its ratty face, and you take some of its nose off, and it's bleeding profusely from the nose.
And then my attack has Ensnaring Strike. So
And what does that do again?
it will restrain the target if fails the saving strength saving.
Strength saving throw. Wonderful. This thing is so strong. Can obviously do that. So,
Saving
what's the save on that?
13.
It does not matter. It got a nat 1. That thing is restrained.
9. Yeah, that's my turn.
Your turn. That's a
It
were-rat's
will
turn.
take 1d6. It will take 1d6 piercing damage next
Okay.
at the start of its turn.
At the start of its turn, 1d6. Okay. And I'll roll that. That's a 4. So, really hurt now. Really hurt. This thing has all kinds of cuts, scrapes, bruises, missing half its nose right now. It's bleeding out. It I'm gonna say it has, so it's in a compelled duel. It's entangled, well, it's ensnared. What can it do? Let's see. It's gonna try to run away, but I'm gonna say it's already at disadvantage. So it's just gonna try to get out of the. It fails. It's just gonna fail. It's stuck there. It is stuck. The were-rat is completely stuck there. And it's going to shout something at the skeleton that none of you can hear. None of you can hear this. And that's going to be its turn because it can't do anything. Mr. Sleeves. What will Mr. Sleeves do? Mr. Sleeves is feeling really bad right now. Awful.
Why doesn't he heal himself?
He's feeling the repercussions of taking a big drag out of that cigar. That's what he's feeling.
It's because he's a simp. That's why.
He
He's
will.
healing the lung cancer.
Yeah, he's feeling it slowly. Oh, Mr. Sleeves. I have so much I could do with you, but he's just gonna cast another. You know what? At second level, he's gonna cast a healing word at second level to Uh, Sabrina. So you get 9 health points back.
But I'm already at max health.
He still does it to you, and it does nothing.
So is that just what he does? He just heals me?
Yep.
That's his gimmick?
He heals you, because he still thinks you're in trouble.
Huh.
What a lovely guy.
Truly.
For that's
When is he gonna lay back down and pretend to be dead again?
you know what, he's gonna lay down now on the stairs, looking up at the sky, and he's gonna take a regular looking cigar out and just smoke that one. And he's hurting really badly, but he's just gonna do his whole suit. His tie is like untied, unbuttoned undershirt. His suit is just ripped. He's not feeling good right now, and that's him.
Dang.
And now it is Belgeron's turn.
I'm gonna take a shot at this skeleton over by the tree here.
Go for it. Does not hit. You wing it. Basically, it just bounces off and doesn't do any damage. Would you move closer or would you sit tight?
Start to move closer.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Yeah. Was that? Did you roll the damage or the attack on that? So I'm seeing 9.
Thought it was the attack.
Did you roll the
So
plus or did you hit the damage instead? Because what was it, +7 for you? Ooh,
damage.
you still missed it. Well, and you just barely missed it.
worth a shot.
It's into yours. Skeleton's time. That skeleton is going to act on the orders of its master. And I think we can do it. It's going to move right up to its master. It's going to attack its master. It's going to hit. You see this thing raise its sword up, stab the were-rat right through the throat, and kill him. The were-rat is now dead.
What the heck?
And that's the end of the skeleton's turn. Adwin, it's your turn. You got the skeleton right here. Who just killed a were-rat.
What the heck? Team kill. That was very confusing. All right. In lieu of that confusion, I'm gonna run up to that skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch it.
Go for it.
With my thunder gauntlets.
Yeah, you for sure hit. You for sure hit. It's not even. You tell me how you kill it. Tell me.
I kind of just uppercut its head off.
Yeah, makes sense. And
I was like, well, that's fucked up. And I was just like attacked it. I was like,
we are out of combat. There's skeletons laying all around. Several of you are pretty well. Mr. Sleeves, oh boy, Mr. Sleeves is in the roughest shape he can be in, and he's just laying down there. Where Rat has his throat cut out, all fucked up, ensnared. Just laying there dead, and you got that crystal.
So I want to investigate. So in my knowing of this crystal, do I know anything about this? How to dispel it, or how to work it?
You do not. You would have to take that to an expert or someone that's more seasoned than you to get that done.
Okay.
I mean, this is all everyone's first time meeting each other too. You just got in this huge fight.
Who was the guy who shot the crossbow again?
Galandris, he's up in a tree. I think you
Do
just...
I know that he shot the crossbow?
Yeah, because it was a crossbow bolt that hit Mr. Sleeves, and he's the only one around with a crossbow.
Pretty much. Okay. So I guess since we're out of combat, we can just do stuff.
Yeah, you can investigate the were-rat body. You can look at the skeletons if you really want to. Look at the crystal. Brian can go get that fake crystal if you want.
I'm going to investigate that guy that just shot Mr. Sleeves.
Go for it. Yeah, go talk to
So
him.
let's see. How do I walk? How do I like move my character? I still can't figure out how to do that.
Just click on your token and then move it.
It seems like I can't click my token as a player.
Strange. Hold on.
Can anyone else do that?
Yeah, everyone else can.
I see. What am I supposed to click it with a certain letter?
Do you have the arrow selected on the top left corner?
Select/move. Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I don't know.
If for some reason yours isn't like that.
Yeah, you should be able to just click and drag it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
moving
not
you.
authenticated correctly.
Your thing is all... I'll move up close for you. You're right up there.
Yeah. So I'm going to look up at Jalandris in the tree. He's in the tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, why did you attack Mr. Sleeve?
Well, I didn't know. I was chasing the guy. From my I was chasing the guy and it shot it through the portal. I didn't know it will hit someone else.
So it was a complete miss, right?
Yeah, it was purely accident.
Mr. Sleeves chimes in. Tell that to my shoulder in my torn up suit.
I'm so sorry.
Mr. Sleeves is like, I was dead for a good couple of seconds and then I came back to life to save Sabrina. And he looks over at Sabrina.
And I squint at him like, what?
It's fine. It's fine. Mr. Sleeves is... Mr. Sleeves does look like looks like the worst. He's got the worst damage out of all of you. I mean, he already got shot before combat even started. He got shot again. He got stabbed. He's not looking great.
Edwin kind of runs over. He's like, Mr. Sleeves? Oh my god, it's really Mr. Sleeves.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Does anyone have can someone heal him, please?
I think I can.
I know you can. Can you help him out, please?
Okay, so what's my healing spell?
What would it be for you?
I'm guessing it's bless.
No, it's not bless. It would be...
Actually, don't know if he has healing spells.
None of these look like healing spells.
She is a paladin, so it would be in her features, I think. Yeah, lay on hands. You can do lay on hands as an action, and you can give Mr. Sleeves 15 health back.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to Mr. Sleeves and use lay on hands on him.
I knew you'd come back. And he's back. He looks, you know what? He looks way better now. Still looks pretty hurt, but
Does he look like he just had a nice shower?
it looks like he's hungover. It looks like he's hungover.
So he needs a shower.
Oh yeah, he needs a shower and a new
It's-
suit.
True. Is that gonna come out of my expenses?
It's gonna come out of his, but that means you're probably not gonna be getting as much as you probably were.
Damn. All
He's
that
like-
work for less pay.
Oh, you lay on hands to him, correct?
Yes,
So you had to touch
I
him.
did.
You,
Uh-huh.
where would you say you lay on hands at?
His
Shoulder,
shoulder?
chest.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, he grabs your wrist. He holds it like he's dying. He's like he's coughing up still from the cigar. He's like, I'll never let go.
Good God. He's crazy.
Aidman's like, that's kind of weird, but
But yeah, also to note that where we're at is now back in its human form after it's died. It has reverted back.
oh,
I'm gonna go climb down and then go to the warehouse
That
and then investigate.
I will say,
Investigate.
what's the roll on that?
Invest.
Real-
18.
I'm gonna say this for you. This is not the person that you think it is or was. This is not them.
Huh.
Someone that looks familiar, but it is not them. You also
Then-
find, if you look inside of its like clothes,
Yeah.
you see these bleeding crystals lining the inside of its like jacket. It's about 3 of these bleeding crystals, and then you see some green, black ones too in there, and there's more of those like in a bag. Do you touch
I'm
them?
gonna go get it.
Do you touch the
I'm gonna-
bleeding crystal?
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna go call out the magic looking guy, Spellcast, and maybe help me check on Kristen.
Yeah, Adwin, guess he's calling for your help since you're the magic guy. Look
Oh,
at these
yeah.
weird crystals.
yeah, I walk over. I kind of pick one up and I bring down. I have like these set of like goggles that are kind of extend that they kind of like look like kind of like half magnifying scopes or whatnot. And kind of like examine one of the crystals under my scope.
What would you like to know?
Maybe like is it similar to the other type of crystal? that
It's
I have?
similar in that it's the bleeding crystals look like heavily deformed and unnatural. Like they're one of the most unnatural looking crystals out of the bunch. They sprout out in all different directions, and they continuously like ooze and bleed red, and it almost looks like they're pulsating. The black and dark green ones almost look like they're mold, like they're just covered in mold, and it looks like it has a chalky appearance. But the gold one looks pristine. It's very like how do you describe it? It is very straight, pristine. It looks like it's professionally cut. It's kind of long.
Um, uh, Do the gold crystals have any like similar runes than the one I have with
These other ones do not have runes.
on it? Okay, they're just runeless. Oh, weird. So the bleeding crystal, I kind of is it hard enough for me to shatter if I squeeze it hard enough in my my arm?
So are you picking it up?
Oh yeah, I picked it up.
Do you pick it up with, you have gloves on your hand, correct?
Yeah. I have my gauntlets.
You could break this crystal. You know what? Give me an Arcana check. Let's do that. Give me an Arcana check.
Check. 16.
You could break this crystal, but you know from looking at it how like kind of spiky looking it is, and just because it's bleeding, probably not the best idea to break it or squeeze it to make. You don't want any punctures or anything in your gloves.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I take one of each of those kinds of crystals and I kind of hold on to them.
Do you put them in a? Do you put them right next to the golden crystal, or do you where do you have that golden crystal at?
Well, well, the golden crystal I kind of put in my pack,
Mm-hmm.
and I pick up the other golden crystal. Well, the one golden crystal.
You have the golden one, and then you have the false gold one that you made.
Well, the false gold one I yeeted onto the roof.
Oh, so you didn't go pick that back up?
I didn't get on to pick it up.
Okay.
It's a screwdriver.
So you have one golden crystal that contains Og. You have about 3 bleeding crystals, and then a bunch of these moldy looking ones in a bag.
Mhm.
Those 3 look like those 3 were the inside the jacket look like they're put in these little special like hooks that would be normally used for like throwing daggers. That's where you found them at. Well, that's where Galandris found them at.
Okay. So can I just like take one of those as well? So I'll have like basically one type of each. So just to clarify, does he have any more of these golden crystals that do not have runes? They're just like
He
other
just
ones?
had one.
Oh, so he had one other one.
No, he just had one.
Oh, okay. So he does not. So the only golden crystal is the one with the runes that has Og.
Yep.
Okay. So I just hold on to. I take one blood crystal and one of the other moldy crystal.
Do you put them together?
Yes.
Okay. You start to see. I mean, you hold them together. You start to see the molding one and the red one start growing attached to each other very, very slowly. They start growing in size just a tiny bit. I mean, the tiniest bit.
I pull them apart as I start doing that.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, weird.
You're just gonna pocket them in different pockets or pouches?
I'll put them in 2 different pouches. Yes. So I don't red green them together.
I'm gonna say that let me roll something real quick. The bleeding crystal interacts. There's obviously like blood everywhere with this person, and it touches the kind of soaks through and it comes in contact with the bleeding crystal, and as soon as you see that, some of that blood starts to crystallize.
So when some of the blood reaches like the moldy thing, a crystal, it starts to crystallize.
That's when it interacts with the bleeding crystal. So blood interacting with the bleeding ones, it starts to crystallize a little bit. And it's slowly expanding.
It's slowly expanding. I kind of like throw it on the ground away from the body just to see what it does.
The crystal?
Yeah,
Are you gonna? Would you say you threw both of them away?
just the bleeding crystal.
Yeah, both of the bleeding crystals. There's two of them left.
Right. Well, so they're all reacting that way.
Yep.
Okay. I grab each and I throw them away from the body in separate directions. Not far, but just like away so they're not in contact.
See the blood still crystallizing.
Hmm. Weird. And it's kind of slowly happening, you said?
Yeah, very slowly. You can see it. It's like inching along, basically, but it's very slow, very very slow.
Hmm. Um, Weird. I don't know. I just kind of wait to see what if it continues doing that.
Don't you have? I think, if I'm remembering right, you have a little bottle from Florp that you drink.
Oh yeah, the weird kind of I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what it was. It was just
I
like
mean, it had water in it, so
yeah.
you do have that.
Is there a way to like if I can empty out that bottle, can I
Oh, that bottle is empty.
oh, the
So
bottle's empty, right?
you could, if you wanted to, scoop that blood in there, and that crystallized blood.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I want to contain some of that crystallized blood in that bottle.
Okay. You see. Yeah, you have that. It's still crystallizing in there, but slowly. Would you say you cut it off from the rest of it? From the rest of the, like...
Yeah, I kept it separate.
Okay. Then, once it reaches towards a certain point, it just stops. Once it's away from any kind of, like, blood, it stops crystallizing.
Okay. So basically, this crystal was reacting to blood from the body. So
Yep.
okay.
You do not know much about that molding. You still don't know that much about the bleeding one, just from what have you seen. You don't know much about the molding one, and you barely know anything about the golden one. There is one person that you know might know more about that, but you'd have to roll me a history check.
History 21. Use that intelligence for something.
Nice.
You know that Asia and Saddam, your boss, both know about these crystals more than you.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I figured I would need to take these guys back to the shop to see if I can get them checked out. So that's what I will do eventually.
You'd would you say that you said that to everybody in this vicinity?
Well, yeah, I kind of get them just
Would you
like
just relay the message to? You would relay this to everybody else.
yeah, I was like, we have to I can get these checked out back at the shop. I can't tell exactly what they do, but I know some people who could deal with them. Is everyone else okay? I kind of like look around and try to like take a inventory of what's going on with everyone.
Mr. Sleeves just starts walking to you. Just get this over with. I want to go to bed. I'm tired from today. Let's just go. He's at this point. He has a like throbbing headache. Like this thing is awful. Super hungover headache. Not having a great time. He's like, let's just go. Go wherever we need to go.
Sucks for sleeves.
Belgeron, you know that uh your boss had a little issue with Mr. Sleeves. He cheated a bit. Do you think Mr. Sleeves has been roughed up enough that he kind of, got what was coming to him? Your
Go ahead.
your boss, I mean, he just cheated in a card game. That's what it was. He just wanted to have him a lesson taught to him. It looks like he got hurt the most out of everybody and saved somebody from what looks to be the harmonium.
I
So
think he died for a couple seconds. I think he got what was coming to him.
Maybe you could tell him it's like, yeah, maybe you feel that way because you cheat or something. You gotta do one of those.
Mr. Sleep, if you do you tell that to him about something about him cheating?
Yeah, I said. I guess that you're square for cheating in that card game. Maybe you'll think twice before you die next time.
Mr. Sleeves pulls out one of those playing cards. He says, "I always got an ace up my sleeve," and it you can see it like kind of has a bunch of embers around that card, and then he tucks it back in. Like it looks like it was almost on fire. He said, "What do you want to do? Do you want to come along with us?"
I probably need some repairs, so a visit to the shop would be great.
I would say for you, this was a commotion going around. I would think other people have notified others around. I mean, this is a city, so there's other people around you guys, but they all dispersed quickly. Um, I would say that they went, told people what happened, so you guys are good on that. So for the cleanup, it would be good. Would Adwin, would you leave a note about anything relating to the crystals to anybody else to tell the proper authorities, like the Mercy Killers or the Harmonium?
Oh, well, I'll probably leave a note for the Mercy Killers.
Put on the body like, hey, don't touch.
Yeah, like just a quick, just information about like, hey, hazardous, and explain some of the hazards and whatnot.
Belgeron, you would know one of your subordinates. His name is Horatio Maddox. He is usually on cleanup duty for these things. I mean, you usually don't like go out. You patrol, but you don't do cleanup duty really for instances in the city. But he is known as the cleaner, and I would say just you would probably tell Adwin to leave that note in his name, or for other Mercy Killers around, and he would know what to do.
Sounds good. You should probably leave a note for Horatio.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll do a ratio. Okay.
Ryan, I want you to roll just a d20 for me.
Just a D20. Boom. Let's see what I got. I got a 19.
Okay. If that's it,
God damn it. Those are never good.
that's it. Then
Okay, go ahead.
everyone, I assume, is gonna head over to the Hands of Time. Then
Yeah, before I do that, I'm gonna try to recover crossbow bolts.
oh, you're gonna try to recover your crossbow bolts.
Like, I think he's just like kind of going around like just
You get to Mr. Sleeves, who is holding the crossbow bolt that shot him, and you just see him snap it in half.
Do you want me to hold that from you, or?
Oh, it's already out of him, but he just holds it in front of your face and then snaps it in half. He's like, consider us even.
Okay. And then I'm gonna back off away from it.
While you're walking away, he blows like cigar smoke in your general direction.
I just
Cancer.
And I guess
try to. No, go ahead.
Mr. Sleeves falls in suit. I guess Aidwin's leading the way. Sabrina, you're gonna be guarding Mr. Sleeves, so you're behind him. He is walking with a limp, all disheveled, and he
Sure.
kindly asks you if he could lean on you for support.
I reluctantly say yes.
He said, give me a perception check. Just give me a perception check.
I have to use Control F every single time I want to do this. I get a 10.
Also, you see him, he was reaching in one of his pockets and you could see a flash of gold, and then he slowly puts it back.
A flash of gold.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do with that?
You don't know. And he ain't saying nothing.
Is he saying that he stole money?
I wouldn't say that. It looked like more of he was willing to do something if you were not going to do that for him.
Oh.
But now it's too late, and you've nicely given Mr. Sleeve some support.
Yeah.
And I guess you all are going to be heading over to the Hands of Time, and you have Og in a little crystal. He's gone right now, still alive somewhere. Find out what happens with him. Yeah, he's trapped in there. You gotta get him out. This poor dude's trapped. So that's where we're gonna end it today.
That was a fun session.